One of my favorite jokes when I was a kid is there's 3 guys and they have bricks. They find a pile of bricks and they want to see who can throw bricks up in the air the highest. But they can't tell from the ground how high they're going to go up. But the ground's all muddy. So one guy says, hey, if we throw them high enough, we'll see how far they sink in the ground. Whoever sinks the furthest went the highest. Like, oh, that's good. First guy takes the brick, throws it up in the air, comes down, sinks like a foot into the mud.
Damn.
Second guy's like, I can beat that. Goes up, winds up, throws the brick up in the air, comes and lands. It goes 3 feet in the ground.
Wow.
And the last guy goes, I can beat that. Goes up, winds up, takes his brick, throws it straight up, and it doesn't come down. So the other joke that I like to tell when I was a kid, I thought that joke was fucking hilarious. The other joke I like to tell when I was a kid was...
So is the end missing, or that's the joke?
It's like an
because
anti-joke.
it didn't come down because it lands in the mud. Yeah. The other joke I loved when I was a kid was this woman books, she wants to travel to see her mother, and she wants to bring her parrot with her because her mother loves a parrot. But the only ticket she can afford is on the no parrot, no smoking airlines. And you're not allowed to bring a parrot on, and you're not allowed to smoke on the plane. But she thinks, I can get away with this. So she takes the parrot, gives it a bunch of food, puts it in her jacket, sneaks it on the plane.
Drugs it up a little.
So she's on the plane, everything's going great. Then the pilot walks back, comes walking down the aisle. Like, they've taken off and they're like at cruising altitude. They're just flying along. The pilot comes out, walks down the aisle, saying hello to everybody. But
as pilots do.
He's smoking. This is when I was a kid. They would do that. They didn't have to be blocked in by the food cart. And he's smoking this big cigar, big ass long cigar, which obviously he's not supposed to do. It's no parrot.
Pilots do it all the time.
No smoking airline. So he comes walking down the aisle and he stops at the lady's seat. And he goes, how are you enjoying the flight? And she's like, fine, everything's great. He goes, well, we'll be there on time, so everything should be fine. She goes, thank you very much. And then he hears, and he's like, what was that? She goes, nothing. And he goes, you have a parrot in your coat. She goes, no, I don't. And he rips it open, and there's the parrot. He grabs the parrot. He's like pointing at her. He's like, you're not allowed to have a parrot on this plane. And she grabs the cigar out of his mouth. She goes, you're not allowed to have a cigar on this plane. And he goes, no parrots allowed. He opens the window and he throws out the parrot. Opens the window of the plane. Throws out the parrot. She goes, well, you can't have a cigar. And she throws a cigar out the window of the plane. Slams it. He goes storming off. She sits in her seat. She's so mad because her parrot got thrown out of the plane. He's back up there. He's flying the plane. He's just like, and then he hears a little knock. And he turns around, and there's the parrot, and it's in the window of the plane, like the cockpit, waving at him. And guess what it's got in its mouth?
A cigar?
No, the brick. Thank you, everybody.